Hello and welcome to a series of videos about one of the greatest games of all time, in my opinion the greatest game of all time, Championship Manager Season 99-2000, the cult classic. Okay, this video is all about your first day in a job, your do's and your don'ts. Now you've joined me at a really good time actually. I've just been appointed manager of Blackburn Rovers. I've just met the chairman, Jack Walker, real nice guy, got on like a house on fire. And I'll give you a quick rundown of what he said. Basically, Blackburn are in the first division, just been relegated. And less than 4 years ago, they were the champions of England, won the Premiership. 5 years ago, runners up, 4 years ago, champions. So he wants to get back in the Premier League, challenging the likes of Man United, Arsenal, etc. So apparently other managers have been saying it'll take him 3 to 4 seasons to make that happen. He asked me how long, I said 2. I meant 2 seasons then challenging. He thought I meant challenging next season. So he offered me the job when I said 2, so I didn't want to go back on what I'd said. So I've got to get this right. So quite simply, this is what you do. What's the saying? Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. So first things first, in a new job, you've just got the keys to your office. You're in the office, you're like, what do I do? So first thing you do is check the calendar and look at that. It's the 10th of July. In 5 days' time, I'm supposed to go to Switzerland. That's not happening. I'm not playing 3 games in 4 days in Switzerland, even though the landscape will be gorgeous to look at, etc. I've got a team to build, a team good enough for the Premiership for next season. So I don't know where my passport is, so I'm sorry, but I ain't off to Switzerland next season. Oh, sorry, next season in 5 days even. So yeah, cancel those. Let's let the club secretary know I'm not going. But we do want a friendly. We definitely want a friendly. We can't be unprepared for the season opener against Crewe. So let's make it the Saturday before the season opener. Nice 3 PM kick-off at home. And we could do with a Lancashire rival, preferably not as good as us, so we can hopefully put a few past them Rochdale. Hopefully Rochdale will come, fingers crossed we can stick a few past Rochdale in Division 3. So, that's what's better. So before, we had 5 days and we're going to be in Switzerland. Now we've got, if they accept, 21 days, 3 weeks until we face Rochdale. You could have, maybe decide to have another friendly before that, but one's good enough for me. And hopefully stick a few past Rochdale. It also gives me 3 weeks to get in the players who I want. But before we look at the players, we need to look at this situation. So there he is, the man himself, Jack Walker. So there's me there, look. And now I've got to look at the coaches and see if they're up to task. If they're not, I need to do something about it. So Tony Parks looks alright. But remember, these can all go to 20, so he's okay. He's not a bad assistant manager, but I know some guys who can do better than these guys. So sorry Tony, you're gone. Oh no, Terry Darracott, sorry mate. So I'm going to be the most hated. Oh, look again, not good enough for what I need to achieve. I need the absolute best. I'm sure to be fair, I met 2 of these guys this morning. They're really nice guys, but I've got to be a bit brutal. See, I'll do my own scouting. So again, there's 4 scouts here. I'm going to get rid of them. How much are they on? 500 quid a week, and I don't really use scouts. There is one guy I use, in fact I'll tell you who that is. I've also done another video on coaches, so if you want to know some really good coaches, I've done a video on the coaches that I'd hire. Right, let you on this now. Non-player, my mate, it's called Kit Carson, he's at Peterborough, and look at that. Judging player ability 20, judging player potential 20. Adaptability 20. He'll come and fit in with everyone. He's a real nice guy, spot on. And look at that. You can't go wrong. The only thing you can't do is coach or train players, so you just don't ask him to do that. But if you ask him to go and assess any player in the land, he will do it. So in fact, let's offer him the job now. Oh my god, he wants $2 grand. Right, well, we'll offer it anyway. No, he's only on 2 grand. I thought he was taking me for a ride there, but he's on 2 grand at Peterborough, to be fair. So he's not asking for a pay rise. He's happy to get out of Peterborough. Physio, David Fevra, 12. Really need a physio who knows everything he needs to know. So what I'd do in this situation is staff search, and you make sure they're interested. There's no point trying to employ someone who doesn't want to come. And attributes, I'd make sure that is on 20. Get the physiotherapy up. Who we got? Davy Hancock at Wolves. Physiotherapy 20. Now physios, they're not really people persons. So if they can, 125 quid, yeah, we'll have some of that. So there we are. I am literally going to be the most hated man in Blackburn. I've pretty much got rid of everybody. All of Action staff have gone. They like me this morning, they hate me now. Anyway, but that's, we know the task in hand. So go to the video I've done on coaches. You'll see all the very best coaches that I always employ, top guys. They'll do a job for you and get you where you need to be. So once you've hired them, this is where you're at, your squad. Now, if I've got Ryan Giggs running at me next season, presuming I go up, I'm not going to be happy having slow defenders. So you need to assess what you've got in your squad. So I've gone on defenders and the attributes. Let's go on defensive attributes. No, we'll keep on physical because acceleration and pace are included here. So Darren Peacock, Stevie Harkness. When Giggs is on, what is Giggsy on pace wise? Hang on. Giggs. Acceleration 19, pace 18, yeah, so, and who we got? Mark Overmars at Arsenal. 20 now. So yeah, I can't be having these guys run rings around my guys. So no offence, Darren Peacock, you're just not fast enough for what I need. So what I'd do in this situation is drop his value to nothing, make him not needed and transfer listed. So that zero price tag will instantly get interest from teams. So there we are, Man City have already took note. And I'll drop him into the reserves just for now, just so you can see who you're left with. So this might take me a little bit of time. I also like technically gifted players, so they all need to be technically gifted, my team. I don't need anybody who's in the 9s and the 8s. Keepers are not so bad, as long as I can save a shot. Alan Kelly, I know him quite well actually, he's good. He will be staying for the job. But yeah, so take your time, have a look who you want, and then in fact, I'll let you rejoin me when I've done this bit. Okay, now you rejoin me as I am left with just 3 players who I want in my team next season. I've been very brutal. The reason I have been brutal is I play this formation, 4-1-2-1-2. So it's a nice solid back 4 with 1 in front, and you've got a man behind the front 2 with 2 in midfield these 2 in midfield can make a back 7 or go forward to make a front 5. So it's a good formation which I've used many a time and I do really like it. So Alan Kelly would go in that formation, Matt Jansen would go just behind the front 2, and Jason McAtee, even though he's defensive midfielder for now, I'd probably stick him a little higher up. He could go there or there, to be fair. I'd probably play him there to begin with. And the reason why I've been so lethal is because of this. Jack told me about this. £31 million transfer fund. This is how much he wants to get back in that Premier League. £31 million. That is ridiculous. That is by far and away the biggest budget in the first division. So, and now I've got rid of them. That tour of Switzerland. We've got 3 weeks now to get the players in we want. So that being said, that is pretty much. It's all about finding the players now. Now I've done loads of videos on different positions, different players. So if it's left back you're after, I've got a video on left backs, a video on forwards, defensive midfielders. Go over, unless you've got someone else in mind, but go have a look at mine. See if you like what I'm suggesting. But this is how I'd set up now to tackle the job of getting the Premier League next season and trying to be competitive from there on in. So to not let Jack down. Otherwise I will be getting a vote of no confidence fairly soon. But no, I feel as though I've prepared properly. I've got my staff on the way. I'm going to sign the players I need now. I've got 3 weeks to prepare before Rochdale come to town. I think we're good to go. So yeah, hope you like this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. And please do comment if you've done this yourself and you've got any tips or you've got any questions or any recommendations or any videos you want me to put up. Please do let me know. But yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.